This is Nolan. Can you tell us a little bit about your practice?
I'm based in Killarney, southwest of Ireland, just in case this has been looked at outside here. We're an eclectic practice insofar as we use the appropriate modality for dealing with people as they present rather than be fixed onto one modality. So we practice various different. I'm an orthomolecular practitioner, but we also use a lot of homeopathy. We use a lot of hypnopsychotherapy. Donna, one of my partners in practice here, she's neurolinguistic. So we're eclectic, applying one of our skill sets as appropriate, or all of our skill sets as appropriate. And the interesting thing for me here today, looking at the Guna products, was a lot of the development of homeopathy over the years has put a lot of responsibility back on the practitioner to be able to seek out all those individualizing points. And of course that depended on the ability of the patient to be able to verbalize, and for you to be able to understand the verbalizations.
And probably takes trial and error as well.
Well, of course, and especially if you're speaking to a person who is not, say, I'm in Ireland and has got a different mindset, or maybe it's their second language, and we're very international at the moment. So I ask a question, what do they understand by the question I ask? But the protocols that I'm looking at here today give me a lot of confidence to be able to approach something very scientifically, and to be able to eliminate that uncertainty that can come from our ability to communicate effectively, right? That was interesting. Also, I must say the presentation was excellent. The science behind the presentation, as delivered in the morning, was very, very solid. It was a hard science, scientifically based. And then as it was applied in the afternoon, it brought in the interactions between the body more at an energetic level, but also understanding how the physiological reactions. That was really good. I've been at lots and lots of presentations where I've gone away and I can pick one thing or another thing and say, no, that's good, we'll leave the rest behind. Well, I don't see myself leaving anything behind today. I think it's really good stuff.
So can I clarify that? So the people very often say that there is no science behind homeopathy. So did that conference eliminated that question or answered that question for you?
Well, first of all, to believe in homeopathy, you have to be practicing it. You've got to see the clinical experience of dealing with people getting well, and somebody asks you why, and if they keep bearing down, at some stage you've got to say, I don't know. But it's the same with all science. All science is going to go down to the I don't know. But it's what are we in healthcare for? We're in healthcare in order to get our patients one by one, get them right, get them healthy, and above all, do no harm. That's our primary thing. Now, in order to be able to answer and to facilitate me being a better practitioner and answering, which we would say with fellow practitioners, why I'm doing something, well, today was very grounding. There was hard science inside there. It showed the research. There was no withholding of any research references. It was all there to be seen, all there to be checked, and presented. Oh, very transparent. And the questions were answered. Every question was put out. One question about multiple sclerosis, he said straight away, not my field. I'm not saying there's no success in it, but I'm not going to talk outside of my field. Well, you always know when somebody has got their own boundaries are in place, how far they'll go is when you step beyond the boundaries. I say, no, that's beyond where I can go.
Do you see the future for PRM in your own practice?
Yeah,
or
huge.
In general?
Hugely so. I've actually used it myself. I had a meeting basically about this before, but without the science in it. It was just basically an introduction, so I could understand what it was all about. I used it, and I must say I used it because I always had a gut dysbiosis of some description or other that I treated in many ways, never very successfly.
Yeah,
it worked for me. I would be hypercritical because I want everything perfect, of course, for me. But also, where would I see it? Is a rolling out? Yeah, because if it's good enough for my clients, I got to try it first. Right? And I did, and it succeeded for me. So need I say any more than that? There is great success in it. It's just a matter now of getting us that integration in medicine. A real key word: integration. It's not them, it's not us, it's integration. Above all, the person who sits in front of you, they deserve that.